Today we'll begin together on our backs. Slowly lower down, one vertebra at a time. Let your knees fall into the center. Feet as wide as your mat. As you settle into this moment, allow yourself to be present for the next 35 minutes, granting yourself this gift of presence. And soften your gaze or close your eyes. Place one hand on your belly and one on your heart. Just call to mind what you are trying to blossom into today, this year, this week. Let it be as big as you want it to be, or as simple and in this moment as you need it to be. What are you cultivating? What are you calling in? What are you becoming? Can you break it down to a phrase, a mantra, a phrase that if you wrote it on your mirror, it could guide your choices. It would guide your way of being in a way that feels full, expansive, and alive. And maybe your intention is as simple as this moment. Maybe it's as simple as something to fill my lungs with inspiration. Or allow myself to be breathed. What does it mean to be breathed? And even infusing that intention to be breathed in with your specific intention. How can they weave in and out of one another to allow what you're growing into, what you're cultivating right now in your life, to be permeated with each breath into your body, into each level of your being, into your cells. Allow your intention to wash over you. The way a fresh rain washes over the grass and the flowers. Begin to deepen your breath, unknock your knees, and lift your feet to the ceiling, rolling your ankles and your wrists. Allow your feet to flutter, allow your hands to flutter, loosening your joints on your ankles and your wrist. Stretch your feet and your hands up to the sky, expanding into this present moment. And with your next few breaths, make your way up to a seat. You can roll up on your spine using your legs or twist over to one side. Plant your feet down on your mat and give your knees a squeeze in toward your armpits. Lengthen your spine, maybe even look up a little bit, and then as you exhale, round your back. Seated cat-cow. Inhale, draw your heart through your knees as much as possible without forcing, relaxing into that expansion. Letting your intention be breathed within you and around you. On your next breath, come to neutral. Bend your right knee and let your right heel come to your left sits bone. Use your right hand to hook it over the left knee and twist to your left. And in this place, breathe into your rib cage, imagining them reaching out to the side. And as you feel your rib cage expanding out toward your elbow and the side of the room, let your breath go all the way into your twisted belly. Massaging your organs, creating space in your system. And come back to neutral. Give your legs a squeeze and bring your left knee down. Right knee hugs in. Right hand can go around you as you hug in your right knee and twist to the right. Again, drawing the breath into your ribs and into your lungs, allowing them to stretch out to the side. See if you can bring that effortlessness to this breath. And slowly unwind. Bring both feet in front of you. Walk your feet back so they're underneath you. And then forward fold over your legs. Let your knees bend left and right. Widen your stance. Plant your right hand down in the center of your feet. And on your inhale, twist yourself open to the left. Reaching your left arm up high. You can bend your knees here if this is too much, or if you have a block, you can place your hand on your block. Bending the knees could even help activate your lungs. It's so important that our lungs are operating in full capacity. They help us feel the exchange of the world around us and our environment. They help to pump our blood and our lymph. Circulation. Switch hands, reach up toward the sky with your right. Expand. Expand your chest. Find a micro movement. Gaze can be up at your top hand or even down at the ground. Then slowly let your hand meet your left hand. Sway your hips left and right. Walk your hands out to the top of your mat. Bend your knees and sway left and right, wagging your hips and your tailbone. Remembering your intention with each breath, allowing the movement to be a part of this process, a part of every cell getting awakened to your intention. Let your intention breathe you. Walk your hands in toward your feet. Walk your feet out toward the back edge of your mat. Walk your hands forward a little bit, an upside down V, gaze in between your feet. Like a down dog. Pedal out your heels. Honoring this moment of bowing your head to your heart. Letting your heart lead the way. Enlisting the mind for its support and its intellect, its ability to get you through this world. Continue to pedal out your heels. And go ahead and bend your arms as you float forward and back. Maybe rounding your spine and extending it. If you think of drawing circles, upside down circles with your hips, as if you're painting them on the sky, how broad can you make them? On your next breath, find pause. Relax your head and neck. Slowly float into plank, hips above wrists. Belly squeezes into spine. Elongate the back of your neck. Slowly lower your knees down. And all the way down, elbows squeezing in to your midline. Lower your forehead to your mat. Tent your fingertips wider than your mat beside you. Can leave your feet wide. Press into the tops of your feet and slowly wave your upper spine up. Head comes up last. And then reverse direction, lower your chest. And then your forehead all the way to the mat. So you'll lift up from the back of your heart first, rounding your spine. And as you exhale, you'll unfurl. So I like to think of like a fiddlehead frond growing in the spring. The unfurling of your spine. What does it look like to free up the back of your heart? So you can have more space to breathe. Slowly lower back down, fingertips underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes, press up either into plank first or all fours, then plank. Hold here, and exhale. Press back into a down dog, hips high. Grounding through your hands. Inhale, lift your right leg high. And exhale, draw your knee into your left elbow. Maybe it touches, maybe it doesn't. Inhale to lift your leg back up high. And exhale, knee to your right tricep. Inhale, let the breath be full, as full as it can be. And exhale, gently step your feet in between your hands. Exhale, lower your back leg, untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, tuck your toes and bow, straightening your front leg and your back. Knees can be bent any amount to make this easier on your low back or on the back of your legs. Inhale, glide forward. Slowly lower the back knee, untuck the toes. Feel your full breath. And exhale, bow. Blocks on either side are also helpful here. Inhale, glide forward. Slowly lower the back knee. Begin to bring your hands up as you finish your inhale. Out to the side or up in front of you. And exhale. Tuck your back toes, straighten the front leg. Last time, inhale, lift your arms. And exhale, release. You have a block, remove it. Plant your hands, step your right foot back. And exhale, slowly lower all the way to your belly. Untuck the toes, let the cheek rest on the left. Let your arms rest down by your side. Bend your knees and let your feet windshield wiper left and right. The more movement you get in your spine, the better your intention can be infused into each part of your being with ease. Slowly let your legs come back down to your mat. Place your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes. Receive a breath here. And then let your breath press you up into plank. Exhale. Inhale here. And exhale, let your hips fly to the sky. Feeling security in this upside down V. Feeling the energy in the palms of your hands and your heels as they drop to your mat, whatever's below you. Inhale your left leg high. And exhale, left knee to right tricep, crossing over your body. Inhale, lift and extend, lifting the left leg high. And exhale, left knee to left tricep. Inhale, lift high. And exhale, bring your knee into your chest. Gently step the foot in between the hands. Lowering the back knee, inhale, lift, and lift the gaze. Untuck the toes and exhale. Tuck your toes, press back, straighten the front leg, bow. Full exhale. Same options here to modify as you inhale. Gently let your back knee drop. Untuck your toes, lift your chest, and adding your arms at any time. As you exhale, straighten and release. Inhale to glide forward. And exhale to bow. Send your intention into the body parts that maybe don't usually receive all of the instruction, all of the direction. Sometimes the energy gets caught in the hips. Send the breath and your intention there. Truly let every cell awaken to what you're growing into. The next time you find yourself bowed over your front leg, stay there. Walk your hands toward the right, releasing your head and neck in the center of your legs. Reach for your right ankle. Let your upper body twist open. Find your balance here. And exhale, switch sides. Reach for your left ankle with your right hand. Twist open to the left. And exhale, come back to center. Slowly begin to bend one leg then the other, drifting from left to right through center. bending down as much as you'd like. Feeling the relationship between this seesaw, this back and forth. How do you have to shift and move? How do you have to let your breath be your guide in this moment? Slowly come back to center. Head and neck release. Heel toe your feet into about hips width distance. And release over your legs. On your next inhale, walk your hands halfway up just below your knees. Unfurl your spine so it's nice and long. You're creating a parallel between your body and the ground. Release. Exhale. Inhale, do it again. Unfurl. And reach. And exhale, release. On your next inhale, come up one vertebra at a time, walking your hands up your legs, as if infusing your intention to each part of your body, letting each part know, this is where I'm headed, this is where I'm going. Head comes up last. Take a moment here, rest a hand on your heart and a hand on your belly, and let your hips sway from side to side. Begin to create a figure 8 with your hip movement, letting your hip guide until it's time to switch to the other side. So as you go to the right, let it guide your right circle and then the left, finding the connection of the infinity symbol, like drawing that figure 8 with your hips right in the center. Stay connected to your breath. Slowly find your center. Let your hands come down by your side. Inhale, lift. Gaze rises. And exhale, face your palms in toward your body. Look at your hands. Take in as much of them as you can in this moment. Become obsessed with them right now. These hands help to bring your heart to life. Inhale, reach, lift. And exhale, draw your palms to touch, uniting left and right sides of your body, your mind, your spirit. Asking if they would cooperate with you. Pause at the center of your chest, right in front of your heart, right at your sternum. Step your feet together. Feel your unity. Inhale, lift. Let the arms rise above your head. And as you exhale, reach up and over to the left. Inhale back to center. And exhale up and over to your right. Feel the stretch in your side body. Back to center. Exhale, bring your hands through to your heart. Step your feet wide on your mat. Twist your toes out toward the front and the back. Inhale, lift, 5-pointed star. And exhale, slowly bring your center all the way down, bending your knees. Rock left and right. Place your hands on your knees, just above, and begin to rotate left and right, awakening the back side of your lungs, freeing your rib cage, giving more space to your breath. Bring your chest back to center. Let your head rise, let it rest softly on the top of your spine. Send your weight into your left foot, bend your knee. See that it tracks over your second toe and extend your right leg. Inhale your arms wide. Find your center here. Float forward and back. Lift your palms. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Reach up with the left. And exhale. Left forearm to your thigh. Reach up with your right. Keeping your back right foot anchored. Inhale, lift and straighten. And exhale. Support with your arm as you reach up and over. Inhale, reach both arms forward and back. Keep the front foot bent. Exhale. Inhale, lift your arms, twist your front toes back to the side edge of your mat. And exhale, twist your right toes to the back edge of your mat. And bend your front knee. Inhale, lift and lengthen as you straighten the right leg. Reach the arm up to the sky. And exhale, use your right forearm to support you on your right leg as you twist up and open, reaching your left arm above your left ear. Inhale to lift and straighten your leg. And exhale, bend. Support yourself to open to the sky. On your next inhale, pause with your front leg bent to your right leg. Exhale, completely straighten the front leg. Bring your hands in to your heart. Twist your toes to the long edge of your mat. Take a moment here. Twist your toes out toward the front and the back. Squat your legs down. Find a place here where you feel powerful. Inhale, reach your arms out in front of you. And exhale, draw your hands in toward your hips. Inhale, reach, lift, all the way up now to the sky. And exhale, cactus arms. Pause here. Breathe in what you are growing into. Breathe in your spring. What are you birthing? What are you tapping into? What are you rising into? Let the heat build. On your next inhale, reach tall, 5-pointed star. Exhale, cactus arms, goddess arms. Bend your legs. Imagine that you were pulling in from the heavens your manifestation, what you're calling in, and holding it right here. Use your breath. Allow your breath to breathe you. You know, we say that so often, use the breath. Let the breath use you. Let the breath use you. Exhale, bring your hands to center. Straighten your legs. Receive an inhale. Come to a comfortable stance. Legs hip-width distance apart. Find relaxation here. Standing. How can you stand and rest at the same time? They say horses can sleep standing up, and horses are powerful, majestic creatures, right? They find the softness and the stability all in one. They unite ease and grace with power. So find this place for you in this standing Shavasana. This practice is meant to invigorate you, to help you awaken your intention in every single part of your body. Gently let your hands rest down by your side. Let your knees have a slight bend in them. Let your head be neutral. Let the spine feel like a string of pearls being held by the stars above, letting there be space and fluidity in your spine. With the energy free and moving, let this empower and enlighten your next steps today. Gently rub your hands together, more vigorously, whatever you need. So wherever you're at, if you're in a more sleepy state right now, then vigorous. If you're feeling a bit more calm, that's when you want to bring in that vigor. If you're feeling vigorous and you're feeling lit up, go ahead and just gently rub them together. Place them over your heart. Sealing in your energy, your power, your aliveness. Knowing that you can come back to this practice at any time to get you back into your body, back into your breath, and back into your intentions. I hope that you rise into your soul fire today and spring forth with vigor, clarity, and peace. I'll see you next time.